Hello, angels. My name is Katya Clover, and I'm glad to see you on my channel. I haven't been here for a while, so I decided to make my comeback with questions and answers videos so that you can know me better. And I asked you to write down your questions on my post in Instagram. So I made the questions and put them in my head, and we will make this kind of a format that I never did before. So it's definitely my kick out from my comfort zone, as I don't feel comfortable enough to speak on camera. So let's try. First question. Have you ever lived in Naturist Camp? Yes, I've lived in Naturism Camp a few times. First one was in Valalta in Croatia. Was a great experience, full of naked people and kids. It was very family and kind atmosphere, freedom, naturism, good beaches. Was really lovely. And my second experience was in France, in Cap d'Agde. It's a different place, different vibe. It's more, it's like a mix, not a family place, actually, more for couples and for those who want to try naturist experience. Also some extraordinary experiences in the clubs and stuff like that. But I prefer more family naturist style camps. Okay, let's go. How long will you continue modeling? Actually, I don't know. It will depend on my mindset, I guess, on my condition, on the conditions around me. As I don't know how I will feel about modeling in the future. For now, I feel comfortable and I like it, enjoy it. Also, I don't do modeling like I did before, as before I was traveling to Europe very often for around 2 weeks and was shooting with different photographers, with different projects. So it was very stressful and a lot of traveling. And I stopped this kind of modeling when the pandemic has started, as I couldn't travel anymore. So now I'm focused more on my own projects and social media. That's why I think now my modeling is totally different. I shoot only with friend photographers and sometimes with some fashion photographers that I want to have an experience. So it's different now. What was your first celebrity crush? Cool question. My first celebrity crush was Leonardo DiCaprio. I was around 7, 8. My first when I was in school, and I really loved them after Titanic. But I think it happened to many girls. And yeah, he was my first one, first crush. Okay, here is a big question. Are you still an advocate for naturism? And if so, what do you think needs to be done to attract more young people to naturism? I have always enjoyed seeing your naturist photos the most. Interesting. I don't think that naturism is something that you need to attract people in. I could say that naturism is something really natural, so it should come in a natural way that young people want to feel free being naked outside. So it's not something that you need to push someone to. And I always say that you should feel comfortable if you're on a naturist beach, and if you want to become a naturist, it's something about harmony, with the nature, and it's about this kind of a philosophy of being connected with the nature, feeling more and feeling yourself free and comfortable being naked. So I don't think that this is something you should push yourself or push your partner into, because it's definitely something different from the philosophy that naturism has. So I just love it, and I give some tips to people who want to try but feel shy or uncomfortable. So I just give some tips about where is better to try, what are the best countries for naturism, and stuff like that. But I'm not trying to push people into this philosophy of naturism. I think it should come naturally. Um, are you planning get kids? Are you in relationship? Yes, I am, and this is one of my dreams to become a mother. So, of course, I want kids, and yeah, I have family values in life. Which movie does it make you cry the most? Um, I think it's Schindler's List. I cry the most on this movie, definitely. Hmm. You look like you're 16 years old. Uh, so where is this fountain of youth? Oh, what a funny question. Um, I don't think that I look like my 16. If you see me in my 16s, I think you would also want things same. um, the fountain of youth. Well, I just think it's a combination of how you care about yourself, sports, foods, your schedule of life, how you live, your way of life is better to say, and of course your mindset, uh, what you do. It, I guess it also attracts and makes you feel and look younger. So the next question. Hmm. What is your bad experience with model or producer? And what is your best experience you ever had? Um, my best experience. Yeah, I guess my best experience was when we were shooting for the projects where we have to be actors, as it was really wonderful to be in this role, and you have a script and you need to learn your dialogues and everything. So that was really great. Was a great experience for me, because in one scene I have to cry and then I have to laugh. So it was quite cool to be. I have wild nature here, so sorry for some sounds. So that was a really great experience, and also when you have a connection with the model was also lovely, because then you're like in the mood and in a good vibe. And also was a great experience when I was a director of this scene, so where I made my own story and could be the director in this role was also very cool. And the worst experience with a model or producer. Um, I think my worst experience was when the photographer didn't come on the shooting at all. It was in Paris and I stayed there 3 days. I was waiting for the photographer who supposed to come, but he didn't come. So it was a big disappointment, because I was waiting for 3 days in Paris, waiting for something, and then I was just like, okay, so if he doesn't come, I just enjoy myself and just be in Paris. So I just made these days better for me instead of being sad. I know you come from Sakhalin, but you often write that you love the city of St. Petersburg very much. Why do you like this city and how are you related to this city? At the age of 26, I moved from Sakhalin to St. Petersburg. So I was living there actually around 4 or 5 years. And St. Petersburg was always in my heart. From the first sight when I saw it, I was around 13 and we came there together with my mom. And I told her, one day I will be living here. And I was right. Actually, I was living there for a few years. It was a great experience. And I hope that I could come back there and live there for a longer time when we'll be safe and when will be a good time for this. I love St. Petersburg because it's a cultural city, it's very beautiful. I love architecture, I love art, and St. Petersburg is full of these things, has a lot of events, has a lot of museums, artists, galleries. So it's really concerts. It's really a great city, very beautiful, and have also white nights. Polar nights in the summer is the best time to go there, actually. Okay. Has ever anyone painted you? Do you appreciate works of arts? Yes, like I told you, I really love arts. I'm fond of arts and museums. And yes, I had experience. The artist from Germany, his name is Mike Dargas. He was painted me in Köln. It was maybe 5 years ago or 4 years ago. He's an artist that is working in the style of hyperrealism. So he made few portraits of me in his series of Reformation. I think that was the name of the series when he painted me. It was a great experience. I wish I could have more artists like this who wants to paint me. So if you're one of them, let me know and we can do some collaboration together. What are your hobbies? Where are some of your favorite places to travel? I got so many questions about my favorite travel spots. Um, my favorite places to travel are Japan and Switzerland, Italy. These are my favorite places. I can come back there every time and not getting enough from this beauty of the nature, from this silence that is in the air in Switzerland, mountains and people, everything. I love there, everything. And my hobbies, I love reading. I started playing piano as well. And also recently I started singing. So this is my new hobby that I have here on the island. And my biggest hobby and passion is cooking that I do all the time when I have free time. I love to cook a lot and trying different recipes. So I guess these are my main hobbies. Also, I like to go hiking when when it's possible to do that, because on our island here in Thailand, not so many spots, but still I've been on some places. And of course, hiking is the best in Switzerland, Italy, in the Alps, and I guess also in Nepal, but I haven't been there yet. So, How comfortable are you walking around naked? I feel like you're very comfortable, but I'm just wondering. You're right. I'm feeling very comfortable because for me it's something natural, and I became a naturist before I became a model. So it was the first thing. Almost destroyed myself on this setup. Do you consider yourself a naturist or just someone who likes taking your clothes off? I consider myself as a naturist. As I told you before, it's like a philosophy. You're not only taking your clothes off, it's about the connection with the nature, it's about feeling comfortable with the earth and how you feel yourself naked in the nature, with the wind, with the ocean, with the trees and the forest. So it's different thing. It's more deep, I guess. And taking clothes off is just, it's just simple. But naturism is a philosophy, so it's a different thing. Hope I could explain you. Um, what keeps you motivated? How do you manage bad experience with people or etc.? Um, sometimes I don't feel motivated at all. Like, I don't want to do any videos, any content, any pictures. I feel absolutely not motivated. And I guess it's totally normal. And you should not blame yourself if sometimes in the periods of life you're not motivated. I think it's very natural, and it can happen to anyone. You can just burn out, and in this case you need some time for yourself and get your energy back to yourself again. So making something that makes you happy, and go on the nature. I don't know, everyone has different recipes of how to get into this mood of a high energy, of a good energy of yourself. So you can just do that, and then you will be again motivated. This is how I usually do when I feel that I'm not motivated. I just don't do that, because if you do something without motivation, then it's really wrong. Like, you shouldn't be always motivated. We are all people. We have bad days. So just don't force yourself, and stay in harmony. Um, do you have still some places? Do you have still some dreams places to visit? And can you give to us top 5 places? Yes, sure. I have a lot of dream places, dream destinations that I want to visit, and that I haven't been yet. Peru, Australia, New Zealand, USA, Norway, and some countries in the Latin America and Central America, like Costa Rica. I have been there, but I haven't been traveling there a lot. So this is one of my favorite destinations: Costa Rica, Japan, Switzerland, Italy. I also liked Indonesia. Not only Bali, but there are so many beautiful and unique islands nearby, like Sumbawa, and Nusa Penida, Gili Islands, that are around Bali, and they are super beautiful, unique, and amazing. Really great spots for the destination. I also want to go to Mexico. I haven't been there. Will you come to Canada? I hope that yes, because my one of my close friend, Christina, if you are watching this, hello, sweetie. Now she's living in Canada, and I want to visit her so much because she was coming to Thailand recently and was such a great time together. So I want to visit my friends in Canada for sure. And yes, you guys have such a outstanding nature in Canada, so I want to see it. How close are you with Yeva Elfie and Killer Katrine? What happened to Yeva Elfie Instagram? Um, we are friends. Yeah, we are close to each other, and I hope that she will come back to Thailand soon, and we see each other again. I'm speaking about Yeva Elfie, and her Instagram was just blocked because she had some attacks on her Instagram. I hope it will recover soon and we will all see her again in Instagram. With Killer Katrine, we met a few times when I was in Bali, so we didn't have chance to get closer, but we are in good relationships with her. So she's a nice girl. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was going out from Bali when she came, so we just didn't have enough time. So maybe later. What are your ambitions for the future, and would you like to achieve? And what would you like to achieve in your life that you haven't yet done? My ambitions. I have so many ambitions, to be honest. I want to do so many projects. I can't find time for them now, but I hope that I will find for them. I will find time for them in the future, and I want to make my own cafe. So this is one of my plan, future projects, and I also want to make like a foundation to help children and mothers that don't have enough support. So this is like my lifetime project that I'm thinking about. I still don't know how to make it because there are so many aspects that I need to know and to learn, as I never ever did something like that. So now I'm in the process of thinking and brainstorming how to do that. And so yes, I just want to help people more and find different projects that could bring some kindness and good vibe to this world. And cooking is one of them, and something for the children and mothers. This is what I'm focused now and thinking about a lot of time. What was the most difficult place um, to live in your travels? I can't say that there was some difficult place. Sometimes the conditions were difficult. Like for example, when I was living in a jungle on Philippines, and was no AC, and it was just super hot. But it's just you get used to it. So I can't say that was super difficult. Or sometimes in the mountains when I was shooting with a photographer in Switzerland, it was really cold outside, but it's also normal. It's a normal thing for the models that you feel cold, super cold, and then you just go and take a shower for 1 hour, not to get cold. Uh, do you consider yourself bisexual or gay for pay? I never heard about that saying, gay for pay. Funny. You're my absolute favorite actress in adult industry. Well, I think I could consider myself as a bisexual, as I like girls and I see them. I can say that women are sexually attractive for me. But I don't think that I could have like a real couple with a woman. This is something is difficult for me to imagine. So I liked my experience that I had, but I don't think that I could live with a woman as a couple. So I guess in a sexual way, yes, but not as a partner. Mm. But maybe I just didn't met a woman that I would like to live with. Who knows? Have you ever shot something in bondage or wanted to? Yes, I was shooting a bondage scene when I was working for Watch for Beauty. We had this kind of scene, and I was made, not me, the master made a shibari on me, and it was interesting experience. I tried shibari first time, and also I was hanging in the air, so it was quite cool, and it was not too painful. It was white pain, how they say, white pain. I really like that saying, and yeah, it was interesting experience. I did it only once. And I also did some simple shibari shooting with just normal, without hanging. It was also nice. I think it's a beautiful aesthetic. I like it. What was your childhood dream? I think my childhood dream was become a model. This is funny because, but I was thinking about, I was dreaming about become a lingerie model. I don't know why. Maybe I had this childhood dream because I was watching these Victoria's Secret shows where the models were walking in beautiful lingerie and the costumes. So it was really like, wow, this looks so amazing. I want to do the same. So it's like catwalk, but yeah, I'm too short. Will you release some calendar for 2024? I didn't plan to release a calendar this year, but maybe it will be a good idea for the next year. Because if people ask about that, maybe it's something that you're interested in. I will think about that. It's a funny question. If you were a fruit, what fruit would you be and why? Maybe passion fruit, because it's sour and sweet, and it's my favorite fruit. Actually, before it was mango, but now I like more passion fruit. And why? Because it's different. I never get bored eating passion fruit. What is the secret of your natural beauty? Good genetics or constant work on yourself? Positive mood? Uh, I guess it's all in one. I think that it's working in combination when you have good genetics and also you care about yourself, what you do, how you look, and also doing sports and care about your food, what you eat. So I guess it's all working in combination. I think so. What is your favorite body part and what body part attracts you? My favorite body part. This question is not for you too. I think I'm attracted by smile and eyes of a person. This is the first thing that I'm looking in. I'm looking on the face and on the smile and on the smile and on the eyes. I think these are the most attractive things in our bodies. But also, if we are talking about the lower parts, mm, maybe bum. I don't know. What's your thought about family? Like I told you before, I have family values, and for me, family is the most important thing. When I go to Russia, I always spend a lot of time with my family, and I try to organize something that we meet in the countryside house and spend time all together, such things, and cooking together. So for me, it's like feeling home and feeling this love of the people that are the closest to you. What makes you extra happy? Um, Things that I love to do, and people around me, people that inspire me, my family, my clothes, my my closest friends, and my favorite hobbies like playing piano, cooking, singing, spending time with my friends, spending quality time with my family. All these things makes me extra happy. And music, many things. If you have a chance to go back in time and meet your child version, what advice would you give her? Oh, this is such a great question. Wow. Um, I will tell to myself, my my little self, don't be scared. Uh, you should do what you like. Read more. Spend more time with your family, and don't be afraid. Everything will be great, and you're on the right path, and you're doing everything right. So I guess I would just cherish her. Do you also want to go to the other side of the lens to film models by yourself? Um, well, I had this kind of experience of being a director, and it was cool. But I don't know if I think I don't have the talent of shooting others, because you need to be a good photographer, good videographer to shoot models. And I don't think that I have this kind of talent. I can be a story maker. This is what I can. But to shoot, you really have to have this talent and have these skills. Or you need to learn how to make it. And I don't know. I don't think that this is something that I want. I tried, it was nice, but I didn't feel this passion. And I want to do the things that I feel passion with. Do you have a plan to organize meeting events? Love from Japan. Oh, this is lovely. I don't know. I never tried. I never had the experience of meetings with fans. I guess it could be cool and great time together. But it should be done in a safe space, I guess, and maybe with some help of organization to make it safe and nice. And yeah, I think it's a good idea. Thank you so much for this idea. I will think about. So I have here the last question, and are you ever going to retire? uh, it will depend on my mindset. Like I told you, I don't know how will I feel about modeling next year or 2 years later. It's all can be spontaneous. Maybe next year I will just figure out that I don't want to be a model anymore, and I will find something else for me, or I will focus on my different projects. So I don't know. It depends on many things, on many conditions, and think I always want to do something. So retire in a modeling. I don't know when, but I guess it will happen someday. We will see. But I think I have so many ambitions about future projects, so it's difficult for me to tell now about this. We will see. Um, Thank you so much for watching my questions and answers video. It was the first time for me, so it was quite challenging. I hope you liked it, and see you next time. Bye bye.